Hi, everybody. I'm pretty on time this time. So I'm just gonna type this. And so we're gonna do some readings just to remind everybody. I'm an intuitive and a medium reader. I'm doing intuitive and medium readings today for donation and such, but let me go tell Instagram people I'm on live. Instagram people, where are you? Hold on. I got to always kind of remind everybody. Hi, everybody. I'm on live on YouTube, so come see me. I'm on live right now. It's about 6:37 Pacific Standard Time, Thursday, and come see me. I'll be on for an hour. See you soon. Okay, so it's been a while. Hi, it has been a while. I haven't been on here as much. I haven't been coming on as much because I didn't think it was working out, meaning people weren't, I don't think people had the time or whatnot. Whoa, I look like way washed out. Let's play around with the lighting here. Which lighting's better? Because I have a new camera. I noticed that. Yeah, I'm coming on like once a week now instead of twice a week. But I had to give it a break because when it's the holidays, people get very busy. And but I post on Instagram, I post on TikTok. People get busy with the holidays. So December, January is not always the best time. And I was coming on and it just wasn't a lot going on. So twice a week is kind of a lot for me and for everyone. Is this lighting better? Whoa, is it too bright? I could see that the holidays are always busy time. Yeah, and there's a lot going on in the world. So I gave it a chill. I chilled out for a little bit. Maybe the first setting. Okay. That was just this. This. I like this one's better. Is it too yellow? I have a new camera. So I hope that my mic is being picked up. I got you, Lorena. I think my mic's being picked up. Do I sound louder here? No, I like the warmth. This is the warmth. I like it too. I got you, Lorena. So just to remind everybody, I'm going to be on here for an hour the most. So I'm taking people to put people on my list. It's not normal to look at yourself as much as I look at myself. Let's put it that way. I feel like I don't like that over there because the camera goes backwards. Do you know what I mean? So like where I have this placed is not where it shows up. I like this better. No, same. Right. Okay. So let's talk about the drones real quick and we'll get into the readings. Anybody here in New Jersey? Because the drones thing has been kind of insane. I definitely don't think it has anything to do with aliens, but it's still crazy. And the crazier part is they're just kind of telling people like, hey, just deal with it. This is what's happening. No harm, no foul. That's kind of what they're telling people. And I do believe there really isn't any harm, like in a sense, because I think they're government, but I also think they won't tell people. And I don't, oh, that's what I want to say. Can you tell, does it sound like this mic's on? Because I recorded a whole podcast with the wrong mic clicked. I had the camera mic, and you can tell it's echoey. And if it's this mic, then you'd hear me talking really soft. So let me know. Sounds good? Okay. Yeah. So I was like so mad at myself. I was like, oh my God, I recorded a whole podcast with the wrong mic. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, so the drones is kind of insane. I definitely feel like they're government. I don't feel they're, first of all, they're not alien, but they're definitely government. Oh, also, um, yeah, I guess that's it. Anybody in Jersey by any chance and can report it? I feel like they're testing stuff out. They're kind of getting people comfortable. They're kind of like letting these drones fly around and almost getting people comfortable. That's what I feel. Does that make sense? Hey, Terry. Terry, you're here? Are you getting a Adela about aliens from the ocean? Aliens from the ocean. What are you getting, Terry? Because I can't tell by. Are you getting two readings? Why are you doing this face? What's this face mean? Are you doing two readings or something? The ocean for sure is not a surprise to me. I definitely feel aliens that they're discovering or telling people come from the ocean. Yes, too intuitive. Okay, I got you down, Terry. Doing my list, and I will end the list 15 minutes before I sign off here, because I'm on here for an hour, and I'll let you know. I'll remind you guys. I definitely don't think it's a surprise that there's aliens in the ocean. I feel that what they do is that's where they kind of go and retrieve and go and hide. So it's not a surprise to me that that's what's going on. I do feel like it's interesting that the drones are definitely not alien. They're definitely, I feel like, when I talked about it in my podcast, but when I saw that they had aliens in the ocean, oh, I forgot to like push this back because it gets way too close. When I saw they had aliens in the ocean, I was like, yeah, of course, that makes sense because they're going to be able to be in different areas that they can hide. I think people always think about the air, they think about the skies, but there's the forest, there's the ocean, there's mountains, there's caves, there's all kinds of areas that they can come, kind of hide themselves. I feel like what's happening with the drones is I have this distinct feeling that they just decided to let this happen, see how people react, and just kind of make it a no big deal. This is how they deal with the public, everyone. Have to watch that podcast episode. Yes, I talked about it on 2 episodes ago about the ocean. But I feel like with the drones, they're like, yeah, this is what we're doing, and this is, you guys will be fine. And they just kind of release it into the wild and kind of release the technology and then just kind of not comment. You know what I mean? Like they just kind of make it not a big deal and figure people will just like get over it. It's very strange, I know, but this is the way to me the government operates. So it's interesting times for sure. Um, but I definitely don't feel that this has anything to do with aliens. So let's get to Lorena so she doesn't like get tired. I want to get to the readings and we could talk about the drones and aliens in between. What's your question, Lorena? I don't know if you remember, but I've been kind of on a dating journey and wanted to know if this guy I've been talking to has good intentions and is safe to move forward. We're going on a date tomorrow. Is this a new guy? What happened to the other one? Wasn't there another one that was really like it was going really well? What the hell? I cannot keep up. I don't know how you can keep up. Yeah, he had too many things going. Okay. Mm, you know how I feel about that. I feel like it might have been a mistake because I had a good feeling about that one. Eats popcorn. Really? I mean, she's got quite a few in queue all the time. So half the time I'm trying to keep up. Adele, stop. Yes, but unfortunately, substance issues. Ah, God damn it. God damn it. Mm, poor baby, not making good choices for himself. Okay. Well, let me take a look at I still it this is not at all. I know it kind of went downhill. Okay. I'm not telling you to wait for him or I'm not giving excuses or I'm not encouraging you to go it's okay. Be clear on this. But I do feel he's a good person caught up in a bad situation. Just for the record, because I don't tend to, I'm very blunt and I'll tell you how I see someone, period. Sounds like a Hallmark movie. Oh. So yeah, so it doesn't sound positive. Let's take a look at this next one. Oh, for sure. I know he is, but he even said he needed to figure things out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like he at least has a decency to understand he's the problem. And a lot of people with those types of issues will come in just make up so many excuses. So let's take a look at the new one. Hold on. Um, I feel like this person's decent and they're nice and the date will go pleasant. What I don't have a good feeling, and this new person we actually crossed paths at festivals earlier this year, unintentionally didn't know. Yeah, I just feel like that he's not very how do I say? I don't see him being good at putting the effort in. Like it's kind of like yeah, it's cool. I'm happy to see you. Let's get together. Let's do stuff. But I feel like he's kind of lackadaisical in the sense of, you know, he just doesn't put the energy into relationships. So I guess I would say is that I don't feel um a big promising situation. It kind of feels like you'll have a nice time. He'll be a good person to go on a date with, but it's almost like when someone put is very like I don't want to say lazy because it's the wrong I don't know if that's the right word, but very like lackadaisical in their efforts. So I feel like this will be a nice date, but I don't see it being any more than that. I almost feel like that's how he sees it. Like he's happy to go on a date with you, he's happy to hang out with you, but I don't see him wanting to put a lot of energy into a relationship. I think that's the word I was struggling with. Doesn't look like relationship material. Sorry. Okay, he has been talking to me a lot and kind of seems like he's really interested, but I guess we'll have to see in time. It has nothing to do. It's the holidays, Adela. We need I know, Terry, but listen, Isabel, um, people need romance. I I listen, I have a wand in my hand, but it doesn't mean I can wave it and just create romance for everyone. I can only tell you what I see. He is in he is interested, Isabel, but be careful what he's interested in. Do I need to spell it out? Terry, help me out. Help me out. Yes. He is interested. What were my words? It's not relationship material. Anybody here, the few people that are in here, did you not hear me tell her that? Not relationship material is what I said. I didn't say you're in his friend zone. Terry, no, Terry. Really, Terry? This is why Terry isn't dating. Okay, there's another guy that's also been trying to talk to me for a while. Is he any different? Terry, not friend zone, a different zone. I don't know. You're talking to two clueless people. Clearly. My goodness. Let me explain this to you. Okay. He's interested in a nice night. Clear? Okay. Boy. Okay. Wait a minute. A different guy? Oh, yeah. Well, he ain't getting one. Okay, you're is fling. If you want to call it a fling, yeah, I think he's really interested in you. He's very attracted to you, and he's interested in a nice night. Boo. Okay. um, and so I would just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Hope I wrong. Oh, I actually got the yawns. Terry, why? The other guy, okay, listen, Isabel, I just have something to say. You can't just like keep dialing up guys. This isn't going to work. I don't even have to look at the other one too closely to know this isn't a long thing either. You got to start kind of finding someone who's matching who you are and how you tick inside and how you see the world so that you guys can connect in that way. Like it has to be more organic. It feels like you're forcing things. Okay, good. So let's let it go. Let's see what Terry's questions are. What's your questions, Terry? And if there's anyone else in here, which I don't think there is, but if there is anyone else in here, get on my list because you have 15 minutes to get on it. Um, Terry. One moment, please. Okay, Terry's typing it. I always like Terry's questions because they're going to be like section A, section B, number one, number two. He will flush these questions out. Okay, I'll take a pause. Yeah, take a pause and don't push it. You know, don't push these things. It's like suddenly it went from in LA from 80 degrees to 40 degrees. Like no warning, just decided to go freezing cold overnight. Messes with your system. I'm telling you, like I feel like I'm being jerked around a little bit weather-wise. Also, if you're on my Patreon, please go check out my latest class. Speaking of aliens, I posted a class on how to communicate or how to open communication with those beings for the sacred scholars. I'm excited to see what you guys think. So far, no one has said nothing to me, so I'm going to have to go bug everybody in my Patreon. Go check out my latest episodes. By the way, my last episode on the House Medium, I finally had a Bigfoot person, a person who spotted pretty credible story about Bigfoot. It's my first Bigfoot story. So I want to like buy a house by a company called United Prosperity. Wow, that's pretty it just tells it all. I'm still waiting for it to be on the market. Do you see me moving into happily please? I'm so done with renting. My goal is to Netflix and chill in my own living room by next year. Let's educate Terry on one thing. Terry, are you listening? Are you listening, Terry? I have a question for you. Just so you know, when you're walking around in the world, pop culture wise, okay? Do you know what Netflix and chill means? Do you? No one tell him. No one tell him. Do you know what it means? I just want to. Yes, I know exactly what. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. Okay, good job. Good job. Good job. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. Oh, okay, I love it. All right, Terry, here we go. I don't even have to take that close of a gander because I already know right away that you are definitely going to get a house. It's not going to be a problem. If you want to know the timeline, um, I don't feel like it's going to be very long, but what I'm hearing is about 4 months. So this is December, January, February, March, April, about April. I could see this happening in the spring. So, yes, Terry, I do see you getting a house, feeling very excited, and being able to Netflix and chill in your own home. Makes sense because I still need to do renovations. Yeah, I see it. What do you mean you still need to do renovations in your apartment? What are you talking about? The renting one? What do you mean? Oh, you mean reservations of the house before you can move in? No, like when I buy the new place. Yeah. No, I listen, Terry's one of those people that succeeds all the time and then doubts if he's succeeding. It drives me nuts. He's one of those smart, geniusy type people who always thinks that he's not doing it properly. So ridiculous. You're fine. What's your next question? Oh, yawning because I'm like, really looking, romance is the hardest. Just ask Isabel. Yes, romance is the hardest. Is that your next question? Is romance? Here's the thing, Terry. The problem is you don't put yourself in the vicinity of people to have romantic situations. That's the problem. You kind of keep yourself from being involved in romantical, it's not a word, but romance situations. And so it's a problem. I went into a Starbucks the That's how it happens, right? No, and I think it's just you and me in this room right now. I've been watching Hallmark movies. Um, no, that's not how it works. You have to do more than just go into a Starbucks. Eye roll. Oh, you're always so funny. Um, no, Terry. How can a neurologist be so funny? I don't understand. I guess that makes sense. Smart people are always funny. I feel like my feeling, and I'm going to help you out here because that's what I do, that when you move into your house and you're settled in, and now you're moved into your house, you're settled in with your job, and you're feeling like you're really settling into life, this is when I feel like you're going to be ready for romance. I really do see that and believe that because I feel that the hard part for you. Yes, I want to ask about Hung. How come last time when I see him, he was like walking past me and like he comes back to talk to me on purpose and then he walks in the wrong direction. Is he interested or not? Like he was being so weird. I feel like we could be like in the cafeteria at school and you're like, "Oh my god, he's being so weird. What is wrong with him?" Okay. Um, let me take a look at him, okay? Oh, this is like giving me life. Okay, hold on. Let me take I know what I saw initially. I just wanted to look a little closer. He is interested in you, but he's really nervous and he's really uncomfortable because you kind of make it nerve-wracking and uncomfortable for him because you don't catch his drift and you don't kind of talk back to him or make an initiative. I feel like he's definitely interested, but he's very like embarrassed. What? I wasn't even doing anything. Yes, that's what I just said. You weren't doing anything. That's my point. You have to kind of make your way towards him. You know what I mean? You got to try and connect, you know, kind of show your interest in him. I'm just saying it just has to be subtle. It doesn't have to be in his face or in your face. Yeah, Terry. Thank you, Isabel. Like, Terry is the worst at flirting. The worst. I know you study the mind, but do you know how, like, what the mind is doing when it's flirting? You have to flirt. Gotta do more if you want romance. So, like, I should talk to him, just talk to him? I mean, you have to yeah, I mean, yeah, you have to talk to him, smile, make pleasant conversation, just feel him out. I feel like we know what he's into, right? You know who he dates, type of people he dates. We already have established this, correct? Or are you not sure about that? Oh, I wasn't doing anything. That's the problem. Yes. What do you think you're supposed to do? Just stand there and magically things happen? Is this what dating is for young people today? Is dating just standing there like statues and hoping things happen? Am I out of the loop or something? Because I thought you had to at least talk to someone. Yeah, I do feel like he's interested, but it's almost like the feeling I get from him and the vision I get is like he's nervous, very nervous, like just not sure. Like when someone doesn't like you know that feeling when someone's talking to you and they don't know what to do with their hands because they're so nervous, they don't know where to look because they're so nervous. That's the feeling I get with him. Can you believe Terry thinks flirting is just showing up? I mean, do you know how to flirt, Terry? You have to like let people know. You got to give them a little hint, a little something, something, a little, wiggle, wiggle, a little something, something. Yeah. Did you like my dance? So that's the problem, Terry. Yeah, it's weird. He walked into the wrong direction. I was like, hey, you're going the wrong way. Worst. Yeah, that's the worst. You don't say like, what are you, dumb or something? You're going the wrong way. You start having a conversation or you do a little joke. You go like, oh hey, hi, nice to see you again. You know, ha ha ha, like that. I would have been so embarrassed. Hi, Angie. You would have been so embarrassed. Oh my God, now I feel stupid. Okay, let me ask you something. We all need to know. We all need to know, Terry. Did he do we know who he dates? Do you know what does he date? Men, women, do you know? Because we need to because I have a feeling he's shy about it. That's why I was asking you this earlier. Angie, what are you doing up? It's 7 o'clock. I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay, it's just a vibe you get then. Okay, so that's why I'm to asking you because my feeling is he's not sure either. So that's why he's nervous. You see what I mean? Like he's not sure about you. He has an inkling, but he's not sure. So he's definitely scared. Miss Angie, welcome to my life. I don't know what Angie's doing up. Okay, you'll try. Yeah, you have to kind of like get a vibe from someone, get a feel, got to interact and kind of so that he can kind of know, like, oh, he seems like he's kind of flirting with me or he likes me. And then it makes him less nervous and him less scared. You know what I mean? Gotta teach you young people how to flirt. What's up? Okay. Okay. Awesome. But I just want to point out this happens all the time with Terry. All the time, Terry is really interested in someone, and all the time, Terry doesn't, you know, make a move. Just saying. Just saying. Love is the hardest. Is it? I don't feel like it is. I think we all have our blind spots. That's your blind spot for sure. That's one of your blind spots, love. Yes. Yes, it's one of your blind spots. Definitely. So, we were talking about the drones. Terry, have you seen any drones where you are? Has anyone seen any drones where they are? Anyways, I digress. You do. I do. You do? Wait, are you seeing the do you know about the drones that are going on here in the States in New Jersey and how they're like circulating everywhere? Anybody seeing that in their area? I'm in California. I haven't seen anything here. Yes? Is it happening where you are? Ooh. I want somebody who's having these things happen come on my podcast desperately. What are you seeing, Terry? Yes, but I thought it was a weather device. Well, how many times are you seeing it? What's going on? Really? Ma- Okay, so you know what I think? Wait, is that not normal? I mean, not here. It's like people are freaking out. It's causing a whole issue. There's drones all over New Jersey and but there's like many, many, many sightings, like 30 over 30 plus sightings. I got you, Angie. So people are like seriously freaking out. Maybe it's like for a filming a reality. No, it's not. It's not filming. It's not filming a reality show, Terry. Terry, there's like 40 there's like 40 drones. Okay. Well, anyway, um it's like many, many. Okay. This is my last question. Angie, what do you got? You're not helping me. Okay? You're not helping me, Terry. You're not helping the case. Okay. Listen, I need to answer your question, Angie, because the gamer award show is on and I need to go see the trailers for the new games. Witcher 4 is coming out so far. Um Outer Worlds 2 is coming out. I need to go watch it. Okay, so I want to know I will have a bad time getting my float unit switched. Are they just normal looking ones, Sarah? Oh, hey, Sarah. I'm going to be talking to you Saturday, right? We're doing a mentorship. I just want to make sure because I wrote that down as a mentorship. Okay, so I want to know, Terry, it's not normal. Can somebody tell Terry how that we think the world's ending here in the United States? Okay. Terry's not in the US, so I want to know if I will have a bad time getting my float unit switch. Okay. I was sent to mother baby and I didn't feel comfortable there. I don't like what I seen with the lactation and I feel different in the unit. What's happening in the lactation? Oh, you mean how they make you pump and pump and pump and pump? Anyway, that was my experience. So you don't want to be in that area and you want to switch it out. Okay. Just so everybody knows, we have a heroine here. She is a NICU nurse, which NICU is intensive care unit for babies, basically preemie babies. Okay. Woohoo, right, Terry? Terry is a neurologist, I believe, right, Terry? So we got some medical peeps in the house. I don't see you having a problem, Angie. What I feel like is going to happen is they're going to probably ask you a lot of questions. Not a ton. Yeah, they're intense. It is intense. Yeah, she has an intense job. I feel like they're going to kind of ask you a lot of questions as to why you want to switch. That's what I see. Not like majorly, not like drilling you or anything, but just kind of wanting to understand why you're not happy and why you want to switch because they want to keep you there. So my sense is that as long as you're honest and you don't sugarcoat anything, meaning don't downplay it, you don't have to trash anybody or anything. It's almost like the vision I get is you're like, I just don't feel as comfortable there. It's kind of not where I feel like I'm at my strongest. I feel like this is really not my area, and I respect people. Like, I'm telling you right now, and I know that the comment's delayed. You don't say like, "Oh, I hate the way they do things," or anything like that. You put it on to you. I just don't feel like this is where I'm at my strongest. This doesn't feel like where I shine the most. I feel like other people do this so much better than me, and it's just not where I feel comfortable. And I feel like this isn't my thing, and then they'll be fine. You can't say things like, these people suck in this area. What don't you like about it? You don't like how they're handling lactation, like mothers trying to feed. I'll tell you, I know my experience, I felt treated terribly. I just want you to know, in case anyone cares. Oh yeah, I would never bash. They're nice to me, but yeah, exactly what you said. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, which part that I said, which exactly like what I said. It's just not for you. It's just not your thing. I know that I don't like the education from lactation. Yes. I'll tell you something in my experience. It was, definitely 14 years ago. I felt like a cow. I felt like they treated me like a milking cow. Like, there were these rooms where you went and you pumped, and I was crying because I didn't really do very well, and it was painful and no one helped, and it was horrible. It made me so mad to see a mom almost in tears and a baby crying with it. Yeah, yeah. I had to take it upon myself to say, I'm going to just do what I think is best for my kiddo once I got home. So I understand that. So I'm just saying, what I feel like you do is you just kind of say, hey, it's not my thing. It's not my strong point. It's not where I feel like I shine the best. I totally respect the women who do this work. It's just not my thing. And they'll be fine. They'll let you go, and they'll be just like, okay, that's fine. And they'll be fine. Okay. Thanks. I was going to say I don't feel I'm the best candidate, but I might have said don't feel comfortable. Never would have said I don't agree. Yeah, you're totally fine. You're totally. If you said that, then you put it onto you. You'll be fine. I'm going to have this problem tonight, debating on calling out. Call out. Let's all encourage her. You deserve it. You need it. You need the rest. You need the time. Just call out. Just do it. Take care of yourself. This is a good lesson for you to just say, you know what? I'm going to do what's best for me. In my gut, it feels like the right thing to do. Now, this is a lesson. I don't know if Sarah ever answered me. Did she ever answer me? Because Angie's doing mentorship with me. This is a lesson of using what feels right versus to being worried here. No, sorry, no, not me. No, no. Oh, really? Is this Sarah that was on my podcast? Guys, is this the Sarah that everyone's loving? Sarah, okay, that's what I thought, because I thought, okay, I did this to you last time. Sarah, everyone loves your episode. This is Sarah, everybody, who was on my latest episode, the Bigfoot, who had the Bigfoot sighting. Did you listen to it? Okay, so I'm guessing Saturday is going to be the day. What do you mean the day? Oh my God, Sarah, this is Sarah. They loved you, Sarah. You're a star. I'm getting a lot of good reviews on your story, and you, by the way. Yes, I don't know what you mean by the day, but this is a good lesson for you. Hi everyone. Awesome. Thank you so much. Um, when I have to say this to them, oh, yes, you'll be fine. Little little mint, little mint in my lemon water. Yes. So Angie, this is a good learning lesson for you. Field trip to visit Sarah. Sweet. I loved all the comments. Yes, and I've gotten some private ones or DMs on people saying, "Thank you, Dilla. You validated my feelings." This is a good lesson to tune in. This is a good lesson of tuning in versus here. This is the time you do that. Okay? Sarah wanted I wanted you to know that also I told my kiddo where you lived and he was like, "Sounds perfect. Everyone loves it. Guess I'll change back into my pajamas." Yay! And what did you decide to do, Sarah? Did you not go on the trip? Did you use did you use your intuition? Little tip before I go. Whenever you're trying to decide between your intuition and your thoughts, you're like, I'm doing this right now. I need to work out tonight. It's late, but I also want to watch something. So I'm like, should I work out before? Should I do it after? And my intuition is telling me after, even though logically I feel like I should do it before. Okay. Your intuition will always kind of be the thing you fight against. And when you have like a whole storyline you're telling about this is what I need to do and why and this and that, and you have all these words, that's usually your mind. Guess I'll change back into my pajamas. Okay, I read that already. So you go by what you feel feels right, even if it doesn't make sense to you logically. And then the two can help each other out. Leaving you with that. Oh, yeah, yeah. It was definitely fear. I feel much better about going and things have been falling together. There you go. Bravo. I look forward to when we'll be working together and doing mentorship together soon. Yes, because your intuition is the thing that's like not convenient, Terry. So, like, if you're like, I want to turn around and go home because I feel like I left something. And you're like, ugh, I feel that way, but I don't want to turn around and go home because it's really annoying and it'll be really inconvenient. Your mind is telling you instructions, but your gut is telling you something else. So it's hard to listen to your intuition because it's going against what your brain and what you want to do. And then if you have a whole storyline to it, like if you're like, and then this is going to happen, and that's going to happen, and this is going to go to hell, and that, and this, whenever there's a whole storyline, that is not your intuition. So I hope that helps. I got to go jump off now. Thank you all so much. Look for my posts. I'll be posting stuff tomorrow. I'll be posting stuff on my Patreon. And if you're not on my Patreon, go. If you haven't gone checked out your speed readings, go check them out. Go check out the class I put on my Patreon, and go check out my latest episode and write in your stories like Sarah did. Thank you. Good luck, Terry. Nice to meet you, Sarah. Yes. Go listen to her story. I'll be posting some more clips of you. I've been posting clips, Sarah. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram because I haven't seen you comment yet, but I'm posting clips on there as well. Thank you so much. I can't wait to have you back on. She has more fun stories for us. Love hanging out with you guys. Thank you all so much. Be careful of those drones. We shall see. Follow yourself, follow no one, listen to your voice. See you soon.